Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Jane is on assignment. It is the campaign promise President Donald Trump is still vowing to deliver, building a wall along the border with Mexico. It's part of a larger push to beef up border security aimed at cutting down on illegal immigration and drug trafficking. But with so much focus on the southern border, we wanted to find out what's being done along the northern border, just 90 miles from us. As I found out, it is work that brings agents all the way into Spokane.
Don't even think about it. We're going to build that wall.
So you need to have a great wall.
There was arguably no larger rallying cry during President Donald Trump's campaign than building the wall.
And who is going to pay for the wall? Who? 100%.
The Department of Homeland Security unveiled several prototypes last October, but at this point, a wall along the 2,000-mile border with Mexico remains a long way from reality. Whether you think a wall is needed, numbers show the southern border is far busier than the northern border. Of the 310,000 people Border Patrol agents detained last year suspected of being in the country illegally, nearly 304,000 of those apprehensions happened along the southern border.
We do have a lot of things that we do up here to make sure that we're covering the area.
But Bill Kingsford says the work agents do along the northern border is no less important. He's an operations officer for the Spokane sector, which covers roughly 300 miles of border between the Okanagan Valley and Glacier National Park.
How are you? You grab a seat, we'll be pretty quick just doing what we need to do.
But as we found out, their work takes them all the way to Spokane, 90 miles from the border.
And what's your citizenship?
And the search for illegal immigrants is focused on, of all things, Greyhound buses.
And where you heading?
Every week, agents come to Spokane to check passengers destined for cities across the country.
All righty, everybody gets asked the same two questions. They're easy questions. Of what country are you a citizen? And where are you going?
I think a lot of folks might be surprised to see you guys here because we're quite a distance from the actual border.
Right. We are within 100 miles, and there's a federal law that allows us to do that.
And where are you heading? Thanks so much.
Part of Border Patrol's mission is to work transportation hubs within 100 miles of the border.
Thank you so much.
The goal is to catch people who are in the U.S. illegally before they disappear into the interior of the country. It's work they often find themselves explaining to passengers.
Actually, the Canadian border is 89 miles north of here, and within 100 miles of the border. Well, we're not going to have that conversation. You're a U.S. citizen, yes?
Yes, I am.
Thanks so much, and we're done. But you are within a distance of a border for a transportation ship, just so you know.
Last year, agents in the Spokane sector detained 34 people suspected of being here illegally during these bus checks. In 2016, they made 36 apprehensions at the bus station. In the last 5 years, agents captured a total of 175 people during these checks.
And where did you naturalize that?
In Chicago.
In Chicago? Mm-hmm. Right. Thanks so much.
While we were with them, agents didn't detain anyone, and that is often the case. But while the national debate swirls around a southern border wall, Operations Officer Bill Kingsford says they'll stay focused on the work right here because, he says, it's important to the security of our country. And they're important. You think they're important?
Oh, definitely, definitely. Because the thing that we have here is this location, Spokane, is a central location from either people coming along I-90 from Seattle or from Montana or what have you. So they'll come and stop in this area, and that's one of the reasons we come and check these locations.
It's a main corridor.
Yes, exactly.
Bus checks are just a small part of what Border Patrol agents do here in the Spokane sector. We also asked if apprehensions have increased since President Trump took office, and the answer is no. In 2013, there were 299 apprehensions in the Spokane sector, 269 apprehensions in 2014, 190 in 2015, 206 in 2016, and last year in 2017, there were 208 apprehensions. Once Border Patrol agents arrest someone or detain someone, that person is then turned over to Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. Nationally, by the way, staffing for Border Patrol is down. They're mandated by Congress to have 21,000 agents in the entire country, and right now they're sitting at around 19,000 agents. And on top of that, the president wants to add 5,000 more agents.